beautiful darlings, or welcome if it is your first time here. I am Nessa, and this is my makeup, nook. And it is exactly what it is, a makeup nook that sits at the end of my hallway. So, you are going to hear traffic from the highway out front. You're going to hear my little prince as he runs around outside, my little princess as she runs around outside with him as she barks, and my king in his man cave, because it's a makeup nook. So, on that note, I did this lip today. And if you guys are interested in seeing how I did it, you just grab yourself a bevy, sit right there, and I'll show you exactly how I did it. On to the fun stuff. Let me tell you what I put on my face today. I primed my nose and my cheeks with my Benfit Professional Primer that I got in Boxy. I primed the rest of my face with my e.l.f. Hydrating Primer Serum that I'm just about out at. For foundation today, I used my Pure 4-in-1 tinted moisturizer that's got SPF 20 in it. It's also a moisturizer, of course, and a primer. To bronze today, I used my e.l.f. palette of e.l.f. bronzing palette, and I used these top two shades right here together to bronze. For my blush, I used my Maxi blush in the shade Sweet Cheeks, 04 Sweet Cheeks. To set down the rest of my face, I used my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter in the shade Lavender, also received in Boxy. To do my brows, I used my Milani Stay Put Brows in the shade 04. Love this. My absolute favorite waterline in black was the e.l.f. Cream Pot. Forgot to tell you what I used for my highlighter. My highlighter was the Benefit Dandelion, and of course she looks like this. I also used it as an inner corner and a brow bone highlight. I puttied my eyes with my e.l.f. Putty Primer in the shade Rose. I used the Mad for Matte eyeshadow palette from e.l.f. today for the eye look. I used just a regular pair of lashes. I think I got them from my Lash Bag subscription. I'm not quite sure. And I put them down with, of course, my Kiss Lash Glue Liner. Game changing. Was my Wet n Wild Liquid Cat Suit in the shade Video Vixen. Alright, so before we get into the fun stuff, the last final step is to pull the bangs back. Show off my much forehead. Blessed to be by my father. So now let me zoom you in and let's get started on the fun stuff. Alright, so now you're up close and personal. The first color I went in with was this one. The first color I went in with was this one. Black. Went in with my M503. And don't be afraid of black. Just go really, really light-handed, because less is more with black. So I took that black and I tapped it very gently into the corner of my eye. Very, very gently. And I took it just in there, tapped it down in there, tried not to be too afraid of it, just tapped it in there. Okay. Now to about a quarter of my eye, and just deepened it up as I went. Because we're going to blend the next color into it to make it not so black. I guess would be the right way to say that. So I took it right out here and I made sure I got it out past this little corner right here, because I'm going to take it under my eye as well. And then I did it this way, rested my eyebrows, and I took it over my lid. Okay. Going to do the next one off camera. And through the magic of editing, I'll be right back. And there we go. It's just black. The next color I went in with was this one. Same brush. We're going to color switch and into that green. And I took that green and I tapped it onto this mobile lid right here, into this inner corner. I did that first. Okay? Just made sure that pigment was in there. Just like that. And then I took it and I blended it into this black. Okay, all the way through that black, and then I took that black and that green together in that crease over the top of that green. Just softened up that black out there. I made it a grungy green. The hardest part to make sure that this inner V right here had color. Okay. Just like that. Okay. I'm going to do the other eye, and I'll be right back. Just like that. The two colors I used, black and green. I did finesse it a little bit. I took my M422, and I just kind of buffed out these edges out here. Clean brush, nothing added to it. Just softened up that edge right out there. It's nice outside, so she is out there going crazy. Little princess out there, she's barking at him. So, it's kind of the joys of being in a makeup nook. Then I took my favorite M408 and I went in to that black and I ran him right under my lash. Drag it out into the look and under my lash, but I only went a quarter of the way in, just like I did with the actual look. And I color switched and I did the green from the interior of my eye out on that lash line. Just like that. To do the same thing on the other side, and I will be right back. Just like that. Then I went into the M422, cleaned her off, tapped gently into that green, and then took her all the way out here and drug her under my eye. Just smoking out that black and that green into each other. Just like that. Same thing, other side, and I'll be right back. Alright, there we go. Now you can leave it like that. That would be just perfect. Now, I love black waterline, so I'm going to use my Cream Pot by e.l.f. and do my waterline, and I will be right back. I'm going to take my Dandelion Twinkle on a pencil brush, some setting spray. Any setting spray will do, any kind of liquid will do. Spritz it once. Tap it into the corner just to give that blinged effect in there. You know me and my inner corner highlight. Okay, same thing. Other side. Just give it a little bit of sparkle. I'm going to do the same thing over my brow bone. I don't usually highlight my brow bone, but today I did. So I just popped it right on up there. So once again, two colors, black and green. Nothing fancy. That's it. I mean, black and green. You could finesse it out a little bit further out here. Color switch, and you could just soften up these edges just a little bit more. Make it all pretty. And you can leave it like that. It'd be perfect. But once again, I'm Nessa. I love lashes. So I'm going to put a pair of lashes on. My middle of the torture device and my dollar store mascara. lashes just like this. Find your right and your left. I'll show you on here. See how this side's a little longer and this side's smaller. This one is your left eye and this is your right eye. We are going to pull them off the happy card just like so. Lay them down on the left and the right side because we are going to use the game changing kiss glue liner in black. Shake. And we're going to pop the lid and set down a line. My mirror is right here. Going to tilt it, and then I'm going to get up on the mirror and I'm going to close my eye and I'm going to make that black line happen. Make sure you get all the way out there. My biggest mistake is forgetting to do that corner out there on the far end and my lash hanging out there in the wind, flapping around. So remember, this line is your glue. Close it up. I'm going to take the lash and you're going to contour it, wiggle, 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 just to give it that shape. You're going to right here. Once again, you're going to look down on your mirror. Rather it be your mirror at your vanity or the mirror in your bathroom, just look down on it. And you tuck the end. You tuck this end. Just like that. And just like that. Ta-da! So I'm gonna pop off. I'm going to go do my other lash real quick and I will be right back. Once again, you're going to look down on your mirror. Rather it be your mirror at your vanity or the mirror in your bathroom, just look down on it. And you tuck the end. You tuck this end. Just like that. And just like that. Ta-da! Lashes. Easy peasy. Game changing. Buy this. Buy this. And lashes do not have to be scary, my beautiful darlings. They don't. Don't be afraid to use black. Black is still a color. And green. So a grunged out green look. So let's make it all make sense. Let's pull the band down, fluff the bangs and the rest of the hair, and ta-da. Toss on a lip. This is the Video Vixen. Love this color for my goth look today. Ready? Fast forward. Just like that weird spray. This is just a regular everyday e.l.f. setting spray. And you're going to set and spray down the face. I recommend because it helps with the longevity of your makeup. You're going to grab from the Wall of Wonders and the small little tiny little personal fan. And that is it, my beautiful darlings. We are done. One grungy, dark, greenish, black look. Goes really great with my new camo pants. Once again, we've made it to another end of another video. You and me and the whole YouTube world. And I would like you all to leave a comment if you would. Let me know you're here. Say hi. How you doing? Ask questions. Just talk to me, my beautiful darlings. Just talk to me. For you, my beautiful darlings, I am here Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. And our beauty quote for the day is going to be, remember, you are a diamond, dear. They can't break you. There you go, my beautiful darlings. And on that wonderful note, I'm going to let you go. Hope to see you soon. Much love, much love. Bye.